Highly bless everyone. I'm making herbal shampoo today. Highly blissfulness everyone, it's your girl Nix. And I'm making herbal shampoo today. If you want to come and join me on the live, come on over. I'm waiting for you. Grand Rising everyone. Welcome to today's live session. I'm your girl Nix. And I'm making my DIY herbal shampoo using natural ingredients like nettle, horsetail, aloe vera, and much more. This shampoo is going to be a mild, nourishing shampoo that is going to be perfect for healthy scalp and your hair. So if you want to join me, come on over. I'll be explaining each step. So grab a cup of tea or your drink or whatever you want. And let's get cozy and create together. So the reason why I'm using nettle is because it strengthens the hair and promotes growth. And I boost it with horsetail extract, which is going to help the scalp health because it contains silica, which is going to give more of a healthier, feel, look, and boost your hair growth as well. So it's got collagen in, so it's going to help to thicken the strands as well. All right. And I'm also using lavender and rosemary extract, and that's going to soothe the scalp and soothe the irritation if you've got any irritation, but it's also going to stimulate the scalp to help with blood flow and hair growth. So I'm going to start off by measuring out my liquid. So I'm doing 2 stages. I'm doing liquid and surfactant stage. So I'm going to start by pouring out my water and just weighing out my water, all right? And this is deionized water that I'm using. And this is really, really good. This is good because I use this as my pure base for all of my ingredients and my products, all right? So I need to have at least 135 grams in here. $135 grams. Okay, that's a little bit too much. I have 136. You need to be accurate with your measuring, guys, because one little percentage or gram off can trigger everything into not what you want. All right, so I'm gonna put this over here. So sorry about the noise. I've got a lot of stuff packed up here just to do one shampoo. All right, so I've got 135 grams here. I am going to, one second. I'm gonna take the music off because I don't want to be copyrighted because sometimes the ads are coming up. So okay, I've got my water here. So now I'm going to get my extract. And if you're following me or you subscribe to my channel, you know I make my own additives. So this is my natural extract. So I've got horsetail and nettle in here. The nettle is from my garden. So if you subscribe to my channel, you know I also love to do gardening, and I go out and I have a herbal garden in the back of my yard that I use the products to herbs to make products for my clients. All right, I'm a holistic therapist, and I've got a holistic salon. So I've got clients coming in with, you know, different issues, and I have solutions for them. So this is my horsetail and nettle, and I've also shown you on my channel how to make this. This is not just only for shampoo or products. It's an extract, it's a supplement that you can have in your daily, you know, lifestyle. This will also help you to start growing back your hair full and dense. If you take nettle and horsetail extracts, it's going to help you so much, not just strengthen the hair and promote growth, but it's going to help you internally as well, because it's packed with magnesium. It packs with so many nutrients that the body requires. So we're going to be using some of that. And here I've got my lavender and rosemary. So this is my rosemary. And if you watch my videos, as I say, or you subscribe to my channel, this year my neighbor gave me a multitude of rosemary you know, cuttings, because she was pruning our rosemary plant, and I was so fortunate enough to grab myself a whole bunch of it. So what I did, I washed them, I dried them in the hot, you know, summer we had, and then I start using them into my products. And this is my rosemary extract, and you know rosemary is going to stimulate the scalp, but it also is going to soothe the scalp as well, and this is going to promote a lot of growth. So that's going to be in there as well. And then we've got our lavender, which is going to, as I said, soothe and stimulate the scalp as well, and it has such a lovely smell. So these lavenders are from my garden as well, and I try to go around and use most of the herbs in my garden so I can actually, you know, formulate products, and I can show you guys how you can go about doing that. This is also my burdock extract. So I'm going to be using burdock root as well, and that's going to help me to stimulate hair growth as well. Burdock extract is amazing to start, you know, regenerating the scalp and helping it, you know, stimulate more growth. And it's just healthier for the hair as well. Okay, so we're going to be using some of this in here. Right. It also, burdock root, guys, also detoxifies and strengthens the hair, and it reduces dandruff. I forgot to say that as well. So this is a must into my formula. So now I'm going to weigh out how many of the extracts I need. So I'm going to bring the extract closer to me that you guys can see what I'm doing. Put the scale back here. I'm going to do this like this way. I have kept the herbs still in my extracts because I like to have the medicinal properties expelled correctly over a period of time. I like to keep it in there for a little bit longer. So I've got my pipette, and I've got my burdock root here. So I'm going to show you how much I need. And this shampoo is going to be a mild shampoo. You can use it for any skin or hair type. So if you've got like sensitive skin, it's going to be mild enough for you as a sensitive person. So if you make this, just be cautious on the ingredients you're going to be putting in. If you know you're sensitive to certain ingredients, don't put it in. You can actually substitute certain things. And if you stick around a bit longer, I'll tell you some of the stuff you can substitute. And if you've got like dry or oily hair, just comment and let me know that I can oh, it looks good, edible. The extracts are supplements. It can be used for supplements as well. So yes, you can. I normally use this combination for a cup of tea, and it helps me so much to relax and unwind, especially when you finish working. So the lavender, I use the lavender into tea, and my daughter came in the other day and she had some lavender with milk, and it was amazing. So anyways, back to what I was saying. I get distracted easily. So I'm going to be adding about 3 grams of burdock extract. Okay, there we go. So we've added that in. And then I'm going to get my nettle extract as well. And I'm going to be putting this in my formula. So what about this amount? So guys, I normally have my little bag that I save. This is how I do it. All right. And then I'll squeeze this here. That's the amount I wanted. I wanted around 9. Yeah, that's fine. Because I'm making a batch of 300 milliliters of shampoo. So that's fine. I can work with that. Okay. And now I'm going to add my lavender. I'm going to be using around 3 grams of my rosemary. Sorry, 6 grams of my rosemary. So let me just... Okay. Pop that back there. And I'm just going to squeeze that in. That's fine. I got around 7 grams. That's fine. Remember the extract, it's not going to cause any harm. It's just going to enhance your product, okay? If you ingest it over the dosage, it may give you stomach irritation, or you know, but if you're using it in your product, you can use up to, I normally use up to like 30 grams in, it depends on how much I'm making. But it's not like essential oils where it's going to, like, you know, contraindicate the product too much. All right, and then now I'm going to use the lavender. All right, so in all, I want to have at least 27 grams in here, if not 30 grams. All right, so now we're gonna go with our lavender. Just want a little bit. Okay, that's fine. I've got like 4 grams in here. That's good. Perfect too. Can wash that. Okay, just cover this up. And as I said before, lavender is going to soothe and nourish the scalp. So that's all the extract added, guys. So I can put those to the side, give this a little stir. And for those who are just joining us, we're making herbal shampoo. And this shampoo is going to be amazing for all skin type or hair type. And it contains nettle, horsetail, rosemary, lavender, aloe vera, and much, much more. So just stay tuned. And if you want to see what we have in here, you can subscribe to my channel and then go back and watch the video, because I'm going to be posting it later on. Right, so now we've got our extract in our water. We're going to add our MSM. So I've got my MSM here in my little container right here. Just give me a second. And the reason why I'm using MSM is because I want to help to promote healthier hair growth. All right. The sulfur helps to promote healthy. So I'll tell you how much I'm going to be adding in here, that you guys can take note and you can do the same. All right. This is a 300 batch, 300 gram batch. All right. So I just add 6 grams, 6.2 grams of MSM. All right. I'm going to stir that in nicely because it's a water soluble product. It's going to dissolve nicely. Okay. Okay, that's fine. So now we've added our MSM in, we can start adding other ingredients like our preservative. I'm using 2 preservatives at the moment, and it's a broad spectrum preservative that it's going to last a while. And with the preservative, I'm only going to be using 3 grams. I'm using 1% of the preservative to the amount of product I'm making. And if you really want to know the percentages, guys, just let me know. Ask me questions and I can tell you. You can write it down if you want. I use 45% of water. All right, so if you want to know the specific, let me know and you can try it, because I'm using natural mild surfactants. All right, so you can actually go and get your Castile soap base if you want to. Okay, so I'm using 3 grams in here. Perfect. Right, and remember I'm using a broad spectrum preservative, so you can choose that one if you want to use preservative. You don't have to use preservative. You can have it as a natural shampoo, but I'm using preservative because I want to have this for my treatments, my routine. I'm using 2 different preservative at the moment as well. Perfect. Okay. And we're just going to give that a nice little mix. So now we've got our water, our extract in, our MSM, our preservative. We can actually start adding the other ingredients for my shampoo. I've got here moringa powder. Guys, you see it? And moringa powder is excellent for this herbal shampoo because it's going to benefit the hair and the scalp. All right? Why are you guys not seeing it properly? Let me see it over here, so. Right. This is the moringa powder, guys. It's rich in nutrients and vitamins such as vitamin A, vitamin C. It has vitamin E, iron, zinc, and calcium. So these nutrients in the moringa is going to add strength and promote healthy hair growth. Okay. And it's also going to stimulate your hair follicles to, produce antioxidants and vitamins. That's going to help to, make the scalp more healthier by increasing blood flow to the scalp and extra hair. So the density of the hair is going to be much more. And it also prevents hair loss, and it's very good. Very, very good for moisturizing. Very, very good. And it also detox and strengthen the hair, as I said before. It helps to prevent breakage because of the protein it contains. And when that is actually added to the strands, it's going to make your hair more resistant to damage, split ends, and breakages. All right. And guess what it does? What moringa does as well, it actually balances out the scalp oil. So it's good to have. So if you have oily hair or dry skin, it's going to balance out your sebum production. So this is amazing to add in your shampoo. Okay. So I'm going to use around because I'm doing percentages, I'm going to be using just 1% of this. So I'm just going to be adding like 3 grams to my jar. But how I'm going to do this, I'm actually using glycerin as well. And glycerin is going to be used because I want to act, it's like a humectant. It's going to draw moisture to the scalp or to the product, to the the item that you're using it. Nikki, come on. It's going to add moisture to your hair strands. That's what I'm trying to say. So I'm going to be using some vegetable glycerin. And I'm going to use like probably around 9 grams of that because I want to. Sometimes I use 12. This is my second live, guys. So I'm kind of a little bit nervous still. Right, so I've got my glycerin here. Now I'm going to get my powder, yeah? So I'm going to stir my scale and then weigh up my powder now. And then I'm just going to put a little bit of powder in there. What you can do, you can put the powder in there or you can actually add the liquid. If you don't want, because the powder is going to be, it's going to have like, little bit of, specks in there, fiber or some. You get what I'm saying? So if you don't want to add the powder to this shampoo, what you can do is boil the kettle, make it cool down a little bit, add it to your powder or add it to a cup, and then add your powder in, stir it, let it steep for a while, and then use that water when it's cooled down to make your shampoo. So you can make a herbal tea with the moringa powder, and then you can use that now for make the shampoo itself. If you don't want to use preservative, that can be your natural shampoo for just a one wash weekend day. You know what I mean? Just a one use. All right, so I'm gonna add it to here. And this is actually 1 gram in there at the moment. So I'm going to put a little bit more in there. So 1.1 gram. That would be enough for what I want it for. All right. And then let me just use the bottom of this and just stir it around. And as I said to you, you incorporating the moringa powder into your shampoo is going to be so much more effective for your hair, because it's going to, you know, add more protein to the strands and help it to retain the moisture, feed it, and just promote more growth. All right. So you see it kind of powdery, but when the shampoo settle, it's supposed to just fall to the bottom. But if you don't want that in there, as I says, put some water on it now and then strain it. Simple. All right. So let's do that now. We're gonna put it back in here. I just want to make sure I've added everything that I need to add. Okay. So we're just gonna add it to the water base. Give it a stir. I don't have locks. I have loose hair, so I can get away with this. But when I had the locks, I had to do it as a T because I didn't want all of that. But I want this to be like a exfoliant. So it's gonna have that like nice gritty feeling. So if you have locks, I wouldn't advise you to use this method. Do the T method where you can actually strain it. All right. So let me put this to the side and make sure I've got everything in that I need. Oh, one thing I forgot to put in, guys. Sorry. Now I've got this special. When I say special, I mean special little ingredient I want to talk to you about. Alright, and this special little ingredient is my bamboo fiber. Oh my goodness. When I say bamboo fiber is amazing for my hair, especially if you're losing hair, not just because it has silicone in, but it helps to produce collagen, protein for the hair. Bamboo also contains iron, which is going to help rebuild hair and make it more resistant. It's also going to hydrate your hair strands, making it soft and shiny. It's combating dehydration. The elasticity what bamboo offers is going to make the hair look so curly, nice, and reduce in static. So you're not going to have that static looking effect. And it's also amazing for blood circulation, which is going to help the hair grow much faster and quicker. And it helps to soothe the scalp and remove dead skin cells and build up from the hair root. So if you have bamboo fiber, you can add it to your mix. All right. So that's it. So we're going to add it to here. So I already weigh it out, and I know I only have like 1 gram in here. So I'm just going to add it to my water now. Okay. And it's a water soluble ingredient. So that's going to work really nice for your shampoos. And that's it. I've ticked off the A phase, right? We tick off the A phase, which is the water phase. Now I'm going to do the B phase now, which is my surfactant. All right, so I'm going to put this over here. So now I've got another jar or jug or whatever you call it. This is my surfactant I'm using now. Okay, so what I'm going to be using, I'm going to be using 2 different surfactants. One is called AOS 40, which is a foamy surfactant, and it's amazing for your hair. And then the other one is cocoa betaine, I think it's called. So I'm going to add these to my jar and then get everything incorporated so I can make my shampoo. So first I'm going to be using the AOS, which is, I'm going to be using around 30% of that. So 90 grams, okay? I have to put in an order tonight. I'm running out. Come on. There you go. So I'll just add that, and then I'm going to be adding around 60 grams of the cocoa betaine to this. And this is gonna be our mild surfactant base, which is amazing for your hair and your scalp and just the whole balancing of your natural sebum production. Come on, just one more. There you go. Perfect. All right. So we have that there now. So we're going to actually mix this up. This is where it's gonna get a bit thick. All right. Let me just wash off this spatula. Guys, you got any questions? Anybody asking any question? No? That's okay. So now I'm just gonna mix this. Look how thick this is going to get. See that? That's so thick. Very thick, isn't it? Right. So we've got our surfactant in. Okay. Now in this bowl here, I've got this liquid. This is my fragrance. So I use a combination of essential oils and made my fragrance, all right? And I am going to solubilize it into polysorbate 20, and that's for essential oils, okay? Solid polysorbate 80 is for when you're using fragrance oil like other smells, but when you're using essential oils, you use polysorbate 20. So we're going to add that to the liquid part of things, okay? I forgot to add that to the liquid part. Just bear with me, guys. Can't find my spatula, my long spatula. Right, so I've got 3 grams in here, okay? So I'm just going to add it to my liquid. Yes, the water will change color because of the solubilizer. It tends to solubilize oil into water, make it into one. So that's why it has that creamy, nice, milky look, okay? Okay, put that there. Right. Right, this can be stayed there now. And then this one. Right, I can use 3 different things for thickening. I can use sea salt for thickening my shampoo. I can also use Crowfix. It's a product that thickens your shampoo, or you can use xanthan gum. I've got the Crowfix here, the liquid, which is this one. Let me see if you can see it. And it's for thickening, you know, surfactants. And then I've got some sea salt here that I can use. And then I got the xanthan gum. So what I normally do is I normally put a bit of my Crowfix into my jar and then warm it up on the hob for around just for a few seconds. Just wipe this up. So I normally use around 6 grams. Sometimes I don't use my Crowfix. I use the sea salt. So if you want to see me how I use the sea salt, comment now before I start doing it. But this is what I normally would do. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. That would be really highly appreciated. Alright, so I'm going to put this on the hob just to let it heat up a little bit, that I can actually put it into my shampoo. It disperses better that way. And then you can ask me some questions while I make this warm up, if you want. Anybody have dry hair, problematic hair in the live? Anybody have any issues with their scalp, or you know of anybody that is suffering with their scalp health, or just they don't know what shampoo to use? What porosity are you guys? I am high porosity, so I have to use, like, you know, heavy oils on my hair. Right, I'm gonna add some aloe vera to my liquid as well. I forgot to tell you, you need at least 3 grams of aloe vera. So there you go, 3 grams exactly. Let me turn it around and show you. See it? 3 grams. All right, so let me just mix this out. So let me run through everything that I did for the first phase. All right, I added my water, and then I added my extracts, then I added my preservative, then I added my MSM powder, I added my moringa with my glycerin, and I now added the aloe vera gel or juice if you have, right? I mixed my sorry, I just heard the thingy. I mixed my essential oils with my polysorbate 20, and I added to the water. So this is 2 phases I've got, A and B. All right, and we're gonna combine both, but I'm trying to let the crow fix get a bit warm so I can add it to my surfactant, and then that's going to be it. I'm just looking on my table to make sure I've clicked off everything and everything is in, and then at the end I'm gonna do a pH test to see if it's pH friendly. Right, just bear with me. So with this, I'm just gonna give it a nice little stir. Oh, and I've added my bamboo fiber for those who are here. I added my bamboo fiber, okay? And that's gonna help to exfoliate the scalp and help to rejuvenate the scalp as well, all right? Now my crow fix is well warm. Let me show you guys. It's a bit runnier now. So I'm gonna be adding it to my jar quickly. And then we're gonna mix this up well so we can get it all nice and thick. And sometimes you still have to use a bit of salt to thicken it up. So most of the time I just use the salt instead, because the salt helps the scalp anyways. So this is where you're gonna have a lot of bubbles in, because you have to mix this thoroughly and get it really, really, you know, mixed out. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel, guys. I've got so much more coming. So much more coming. Woo, that's a big workout. Woo. So we add everything in because we want to make sure this the shampoo is going to be effective enough for you. All right. So now we're going to start pouring in, but we're going to do it little by little. Okay. I'm just gonna mix it in. Oops, I'm making a splash. So you're gonna get a bit bubbly, but don't worry, it will settle overnight, I promise. When you see this tomorrow, you could take your time better than I did a while ago, because I'm creating a lot of, you know, foam. So next time I won't do it so harsh. But yeah, you get the gist. You slowly add it to it. But it's going to be bubbly. And what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to post a video on my shorts that you guys can see how it looks tomorrow. Okay? But it's going to be bubble free. It's going to be so nice. You're going to be so surprised to see how it looks. So you're just going to mix this in and then just add. Just mix, 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 mix. And as I said, you can add your salt if it's not thick enough. There you go. This shampoo is going to transform your hair because of all the natural ingredients that I use. Sorry about the bubble, guys. And it weren't supposed to be so bubbly, but that's a part of making shampoo, you know? It will settle over, trust me. But the ingredients I use to infuse this shampoo is nettle, rosemary, I use what again? Horsetail, lavender, and burdock root. Okay. And this shampoo helps with, stimulating hair growth. Is a natural DHT blocker for hair loss as well. This is a game changer. And you know why it is? Because it's a DIY project. You can do it at home. You can do it right in the comfort of your own home and get the results you need instead of going to a salon and them charging you so much money. You can do it right here at home. I'm tempted to take off the bubbles. This is what I normally do and then let it settle. Because I think I need to add a little bit of salt to this to just thicken it a bit more. But some of the time using this thing, the crow fit, you have to stir and stir and stir and stir and it gets so bubbly. So I don't like to use it some of the times, but it gives a good thickening shampoo. And that's what I love about it. The shampoo is so thick. See, it's not mixed it out. See, you see it? It's still there. So I have to go in and whip him up now. So it's gonna create bubbles, but as I said before, it's going to thicken overnight. You see, it's getting thicker. So you have to come around and just mix it. This is where a lot of people think, oh no, my shampoo spoiled, it's so foamy. That's all in the game, guys. Look how thick that has gotten already. So thick that has gotten already. So this is a workout. This part is a workout part. I tend not to use an immersed blender because I don't want it to be like really, 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 really like foamy. Oh, this is a workout. My poor little hand. Guys, the smell. Ooh, the tea tree, the eucalyptus, the peppermint, and the clove oil. This is giving me... I'm going to wash my hair right now. That's what that give me. Because guys, I've been under the weather as well, you see. I've been under the weather, so I've been creating a lot of tonics and stuff. And I just uploaded a few tonics for you. So if you know anybody who was suffer, I was 2 weeks out. And I'm getting back into it, guys. So I kind of feel a bit weak, you know what I mean? I build back the body. But look how thicker this has gotten. Right? So this shampoo, as I said, if you've got locks, I wouldn't advise you to put the moringa powder into the water base. I'd advise you to put the moringa powder as a tea. So you steep it as a tea and then use that water to make your shampoo. And if you don't want to use preservative, you can just make your shampoo without the preservative, keep it in the fridge for around 7 days, and that's it. Discard it after. Because you can't really go along. There's nothing stopping the, activation of mold and bacteria. So you have to make sure, say, you use it within a time frame, but also you sorry guys, but also you keep it, nice and fresh, right? But I know I going to forget to use it in a 7 days time. So I'm going to wash my hair now and then leave it till next week again. Because I want to get good wash out of this. And I want to show you, say, the thing make your hair change. Look there. Nice and thick, innit? And it's not even where I want it yet, but it is nice. Much, much thicker. So this shampoo is going to, help those who over 40. I'm over 40 and I've been using this and my grays are less because it contains the DH blocker to combat hair loss and help to, reduce premature grays as well. I realized my hair started getting thicker. It started looking healthier yeah, and because the shampoo is so gentle on my scalp, the surfactant is like no harsh chemical use. My hair is going to have its natural shine. It's going to be strong. And I'm going to make sure that the experience I'm having is a holistic experience. So everything is working as one. You get what I'm saying? Don't forget to subscribe, guys, for more. So see it there now? This is my herbal shampoo. And I want it a little bit, just a little bit thicker, guys. Just a little bit thicker. I'm going to add a little bit of sea salt to it. So you can add sea salt to this guy, but you have to do it in stages. Because if it gets so thick, cut it with a knife. Right? So let me just weigh it out as well. Because I normally just put a few little pieces in. Right, I've got actually 3 grams here, so, and I'm not going to use all of that. So I'm just going to add 2 big pieces in there and just let those do its thing for now. And then I'll come back, and if it's not there yet, then I'll come back and I'll add some more. Because it's going to take a little time to dissolve. So I need to do this in small dosage. Listen, this feels thicker already. Look, guys, tell me if you don't see the thickness change. This looks so much thicker already. And with just 2 little pieces, let me just add in there now. Right, so let me make this stay there for a little while. You got any questions, guys, you want to ask me? What type of porosity we have here? Do we have anybody with suffering from oily scalp? Is anybody suffering from oily scalp here? And you want some remedy? Do you want me to talk to you about some hair mask you can make? Let me know. Let me know. I'm here to help you. Graying. You're graying. Okay. Is it premature grays, Latonia? Do you think it's premature grays you're having? Or you're having like you're just graying? Because if you're having premature grays, rosemary is amazing for that. Rosemary shampoo, rosemary oil, graying and dryness. Okay, so do you know the type of porosity you are? Are you high porosity or low porosity, or are you just normal? Because sometimes when you have dryness, it's because you're not using the right oils and butters. You're normal. Okay, so you can use butters like shea butter, avocado butter, probably mango butter is very good. Mango butter is amazing. Olive oil is amazing for normal hair as well. Jojoba oil for shine, a little bit of coconut oil, apricot oil. All of these oils add a little bit of sheen to your hair. So what I'd advise you to do is one day when you're gonna do your hair routine, you get some rosemary if you can, some organic rosemary from the store. Get your favorite shampoo. If you want to make this shampoo that I'm making, make it. If you want to buy a herbal shampoo, it's up to you. But I'd suggest you get a herbal shampoo that has no harsh chemicals in there, like mild surfactant, and very good for your scalp and skin. Then you could have your hair day. You wash your hair, you condition your hair. Then you'll use the rosemary as a tea. So you'll make a tea from the rosemary herbs, and then you'll use that to wash over your hair, but leave it in your hair. Do not like rinse it out after. And then you could use your butters now when you're ready to style and thing. And then throughout the week, you could have the rosemary infused water in a spray bottle, and at night time you could actually spray your hair and twist it up or plait it up and use a nice satin scarf or silk scarf to tie it down every single day for a week, 2 weeks, and see how you get on. I'll try 7 days first and then see how you get on. But I think that would really help the dryness and combat some of the gray looking, because when the more your hair looks dry is the more it's going to look gray. So if you add a bit of hydration to the hair itself, then it won't look that gray. And then the rosemary is a good DHT blocker. Clove is a good DHT blocker as well. Nettle and Horsetail as well, they're really good to help reduce the harshness of the gray hair. But the rosemary one is amazing. Hibiscus as well, sorrel or hibiscus is amazing to reduce the gray look as well, because of the natural redness of the plant, and that is also a DHT blocker. So I hope this has helped you, Latanya, sorry. Guys, don't forget to subscribe to my channel as well. I am making herbal shampoo. Well, I made herbal shampoo just now, and that's why I went live, because I wanted to wash my hair and I ran out of my favorite Nettle shampoo. But this shampoo is a bit different from my Nettle shampoo, because the Nettle is normally a green transparent one, while this is more of a lighter green texture. When the bubbles, it's gonna have like a translucent look to it. But I've used a different powder that I would normally use in my original Nettle formula. You're welcome. You're welcome. And if you have any other worries, come back to me. Come back to me. You can start making your own hair mask as well at home. You could use hibiscus and shea butter, and that's a good one you could use for your hair, Latanya. You could use 2 tablespoons of hibiscus powder to 1 tablespoon of shea butter, and you could use yogurts as well. You could do yogurts in your hair. You could use 2 tablespoons of like real natural yogurt and use that as a little hair mask. Or you could watch some of the stuff I've got on my channel and see what I use to make the hair mask, and then that would help you a lot. And it's just stuff that you've got at home you could use. Oh, I've only printed these out, guys, because I wanted to make sure that I was following a routine. I've got ADHD, and I go off and I go off and I go off. So if I don't have like stuff printed out how I set up my live, I'm going to go off track and lose focus and lose the reason why I'm here, because I tend to go from A to Z. So when I have these printouts, I actually know what steps to take instead of me going off track, because I tend to do that a lot. Hence me having this channel, and I have so many different other, skills that goes with it. Right. Is anybody here suffering from oily hair and would like to have like a little customized blend, so they can, clarify the hair, or, just to balance out the sebum production? Let me know, because I've got a few other tips that you could incorporate, like using apple cider vinegar probably once a week to regulate the scalp production, oil production. It helps a lot when you actually regulate your sebum, production. And then for dry hair, as I said before, you could use deep conditioner with the mask that I just said to you, the herbal mask. Or you could make your own conditioner, and you just, make sure your hair is always moisturized. So tomorrow I'm going to post a little shorts that you guys can see the shampoo that I made today. And yeah, I won't be able to bottle it up today because it's still got a lot of bubbles in. And I don't want it to, it will leave a line in the bottle. And it's not where I want it yet, guys. I still feel like it needs to be a little bit thicker. So I'm just going to add a little bit more. Remember, I have 3 grams of salt here, so when I finish putting them in, then I'll tell you how much grams I use, okay? And then I'm going to do the pH test for you guys, that you guys can see the pH, all right? I'm just going to put this back in because it started to decrease in bubble. All right. That's it. So this live was about herbal shampoo to restore and, you know, regenerate your scalp. It's going to give you nice, strong hair growth, and it's going to stimulate healthy scalp hair. So your scalp is going to have a good foundation for your hair to grow, right? And this is how thick it's gotten now, guys. You see that? That's a bit thicker. I like it like this now. I'm from the Caribbean, so if you hear an accent, I'm Jamaican. I live in the UK for a whole heap of years. Can't remember how long. Nuff. Double up. And I formulate, I'm a holistic therapist and also a hairdresser and a beauty therapist with a long other stuff that I could name out, but that's not the reason why I'm here. I'm just trying to tell you, for those who just coming on, who I am. I make a lot of DIY products that I use in the salon and I retail on my website. And if you want to see what I've made so far, check out the link in my bio on my channel, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you guys won't miss no more content from me, because I've got it. I'm the one that you guys looking for, and to find me now. All right, chances are you probably won't see me again, so just click the like button and click the subscribe button, pin me, and then, you know, when I go live again, you will see what I'm up to. I've got so much stuff to do and show you guys. I make herbal soaps as well, like soap bars. I make tinctures and extracts, as I said to you before. Sometimes I do sewing as well. I do gardening. I plant a lot of herbs outside, and I plant a lot of foods as well. I'm actually getting a polytunnel ordered. So I'm going to be starting to rebuild my garden, so you guys can have a look to see what's coming next. And most of the stuff from the gardener says I've incorporated in making extracts, and I use them into my products. Okay, so I know it's sourced organically because I plant them, so I can testify that they are okay and organic enough to use in your products. And that's it, guys. My shampoo is ready. I like the thickness of it. I can work with that. Yeah, I can work with that thickness. So yeah, that's what I wanted to show you guys. Thank you all for joining me today, and I really hope I inspire you to create your own herbal shampoo at home. Next live, I could show you how to make the conditioner. I started to use my herbal conditioner bar, which is so much more effective than the liquid one or the cream one, because I can travel with it as well. And I'm going to show you how to make solid bars very soon. So please like this video, share it with a friend, and subscribe for more DIY and herbal care tips. Stay tuned for my next live. As I said, I'm going to show you more amazing recipes. But until then, I want you to take care of your crown. Stay hydrated. Your diet is very important. So if you're suffering from a lot of issues, drink more water, eat more fruits, drink more natural juices. Do not drink a lot of, you know, preservative juices with a lot of label on it. Please, I'm asking you to, you know, be healthy and conscious about what you're actually putting inside your body, because it has a way of coming out. You've got a thing called the lymphatic system, and that takes away toxins from the body. And if you're putting a lot of gunk in the body, it's going to make your lymphatic system work overtime. All right, and that's going to help you to have healthier hair and skin. Trust me. And make sure you take your supplements, your vitamins, your biotin, your magnesium, your zinc, your iron, your copper. All those things help with hair fall. So if you're suffering from hair fall or hair loss right now, intake, increase your biotin, get your magnesium level up. Yeah, Get your zinc level up and your copper, because the copper helps the iron in the scalp to produce good healthy blood supply so your hair can grow. Everything is linked, and if you really study the human body, you'll realize that what goes in have to come out. So it may come out as, you know, acne, it may come out as dryness, it may come out as spots, it may come out as, you know, pale skin, dull skin, black eyes. You have to be careful. So look into your diet, all right? Let me tell you how much salt did leave off of it. So I've got 1 gram of salt left. So I use 2 grams into this to make it thicken up. All right. So I use 2 grams into the 300 grams of shampoo to thicken it up, guys. And 6 grams of Cronex. All right. There you have it. And I'll see you on the next one. Okie dokie. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for subscribing. You take care. Tomorrow I'm going to make sure I show you the look. So stay tuned, all right? See you soon. Bye. Thank you.